Hi color kids, this is Katie Carty Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum and welcome to episode number 7 of the RainbowBrite.net Gazette, which I realize it's been almost a year since I did an episode of. Sorry, but all of my other videos I've done over the last year have just been about one topic or maybe two, so they weren't really... It didn't make sense to make them a Gazette episode, but this episode I've got a couple of facts to throw at you, a couple of questions to ask you, and then some Zazzle merchandise to show you. So I'm going to do a little bit of a few things. I do have another merch haul I want to do soon, but I need to get a few more... I'm waiting on one thing to be replaced, and I need to get some facts about one of the other things, because it's a cool story and I want to be able to tell it right. So that's good. That's gonna wait until I can get around to it. But I do have other things to talk about now, and I wanted to do it before it got to be too far into the summer, so you guys can make plans, because some of these things you are going to want to go to. I want to go to. I wish I could go to. I probably am not going to be able to go to either. But anyway, let me tell you what I'm talking about. Conventions! That's the main topic I'm going to be talking about today. There are other things, but the first 3 bullet points here on my list are about conventions. This is actually going to be a pretty cool year for Rainbow Brite at conventions. Who would have thought? We don't know about any mini convention at Hallmark headquarters again, or the store across from Hallmark headquarters like last year. Nothing like that has been announced yet. But there was a convention in Kansas City, Missouri, called Planet Comic Con. That actually happened at the end of April. It was April 28th through the 30th. And what is important about that convention is that Rainbow Brite was there. Like the mascot, costume, person in the costume. You know what I mean. Rainbow Brite was there! Okay, so Hallmark had a booth. They have their Pop-Minded booth at the convention to show off their wares, because they have lots of itty-bitties and cool stuff that they're currently coming out with that they wanted to show off. But also, they wanted to debut their newly refurbished mascot costume. I think you've heard me talk about this either in an old video of mine or on Brightcast. We've definitely touched on the whole mascot costume thing. Real quick repeat, there used to be a bunch of them. They were used in different store events where kids could get their pictures taken with Rainbow Brite while they were at the toy store to buy Rainbow Brite toys. They were used at Worlds of Fun, the theme park there in Kansas City, where they used to have a Rainbow Brite stage show. They were used in the live action video specials, the birthday one and the San Diego Zoo Adventure. So there were lots of them. And then they all kind of disappeared. We don't really know what happened to the majority of them, sadly, but Hallmark did not have any left. Not just Rainbow, they don't have any of the sprites, Murky Lurky, and they were just gone. They're gone. So they were sad, and they wanted another one, obviously, but they were gonna have to start from scratch, which would be expensive, difficult, etc. But thankfully they found one. A friend of mine found it actually on Craigslist out in California. They sent it to me. I sent the link onto Hallmark. They bought it, and they got this mascot costume that actually was used in the San Diego Zoo Adventure, at least for some of the further away shots, because it was not one of the animatronic ones with the moving eyes and mouth. But still, it was from the zoo, so it smelled like a zoo, and you can imagine a 30-year-old costume smelling like a zoo was not something you wanted to put on your body, at least not for any amount of time. And it had some obvious damage. It looked worn out, I should say. It had some smudges and discoloration and paint chipping. Yeah, it needed some help. So Hallmark made an entirely new bodysuit for it. So the costume for their mascot costume is brand new, and then they took the head and completely refurbished it. So they smoothed out any parts that needed smoothing, they repainted it, they may have even completely restrung or re-yarned whatever the hair. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but it looks fantastic. So they had her at the convention, so there was definitely a photo op going on, and I've seen several pictures of fans who got their photos taken with her, which is so exciting and so cool. I probably would have been there if I'd had more notice. Unfortunately, they only told me on the 27th of April that this was happening, which is why I was not able to let the fandom know until that date. As soon as they told me, I told you guys on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and everywhere I could, because if any of you guys live in that area, I wanted you to be able to go. And I know at least one super fan got my message and was able to go and took some extra pictures for me and some video and so forth. But I'm sorry that I didn't know ahead of time to tell you guys, so you could have gone if you wanted to be there, because I certainly wanted to be there. And yeah, that was like a Thursday, and it was starting the next day, and she was there this Sunday on the 30th of that month. So yeah, it just was impractical for me to drop everything and be there in 2 days. And I think I already had plans that weekend even, so whatever. I couldn't be there, but I'm glad some of you were able to. And I think, from what I've heard from Hallmark, that they plan to do this more often in the future. I think they're going to actually be making more costumes based on the one that they now have, so they can tour her around and go to different events and not just stay there in Kansas City. Fingers crossed anyway. Plans can always change, even if that's their intention. That might not end up happening, but that's what I'm hoping will happen. But even if they only ever have the one and she shows up in Kansas City, as long as we have more notice that it's happening, please Hallmark, then maybe some more of us can show up and get our pictures taken with Rainbow Brite, because that's a lifelong dream for some of us who never got that opportunity as children. So that would just be cool. So that's convention number 1. That's already come and gone. Now there's 2 more that are coming this fall that have very good reasons for you to attend, both if you're a big Rainbow Brite fan. First, wait, I might have these in the wrong order. No, they're in the right order. Okay. First, let me tell you why, the second convention, why Rainbow Brite fans would care. ColecoVision is coming out with a new retro-style Rainbow Brite video game. Yes, you heard that right. So, if you don't know what Coleco or ColecoVision is, that was a game system that came out right around the time of Atari. So the Atari 2600, one of the very early models that was super popular in the late 70s, early 80s. Atari came out first, and then Coleco was another brand that came out with their own version of a similar game system. I've actually read a little bit of their history, and I think they actually had better graphics than the Atari, and there were definitely some duplicate games that were available on both systems. And then eventually Coleco even came out with an attachment for the Coleco that you would plug into the system, and then you could play Atari cartridges. So Atari games on the Coleco. Anyway, I had one as a kid. Me and my brother had a Coleco, so I'm super familiar with their games and with the company, and I love them. And I could give you a whole history lesson because I've been doing research, but that's going to have to wait until a podcast episode, because we are hoping to actually interview some people from Coleco about this game to get you some more details on that. So I'm not going to just blah all the things I want to say about Coleco right now. That will be coming soon. But main point, they're making a video game. And we've already actually seen a few screenshots from it. If you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, you should have seen some of these. I'll maybe post a few of them here now, so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. But if you remember the super old, the original Zelda from Nintendo, it's kind of that style, but even more retro. So this is super 8-bit, super old school. I love it. I love it. I'm super duper excited to play it and to see more of it. So what this has to do with the convention, Coleco is having a convention this fall, and I'm pretty sure this is their first convention that they've ever held, whatever, you know what I mean. They are having a convention. This is happening in Edison, New Jersey, which is near their headquarters. I'm pretty sure about that. It's near New York City, so if you're flying in, I don't know exactly how far it is, maybe half an hour. Look it up. Google Maps. It's your friend. But yeah, so if you can go to that, that's where they're going to be debuting a demo of the game. The game won't be finished necessarily by that time. I think they're hoping to have it done by the end of the year. Don't quote me on that. And I just said it on a video that you could quote, but this is just what I think is happening. I'm not saying, yes, it will actually be done by the end. I don't know when it'll be done. They probably don't know when it'll be done quite yet. But they're going to at least be demoing part of it in August. Did I say when this was? Sorry. August 5th and 6th. If I didn't already say that, in Edison, New Jersey. It's called the Coleco Expo, or the Coleco Retro Gaming and Collectibles Convention. It's the long version. ColecoExpo.com is where you will get all the information on that. And Coleco is spelled C-O-L-E-C-O. So ColecoExpo.com. I'll put links to everything I'm talking about, of course, in the notes like I do. But yeah, so they're going to be showing like part of the game, and you might be able to actually play it. If you go and you're a Rainbow Brite fan and you say, hey, can I play? They may just hand you the controller and say, go for it. And I don't know. I know one fan is interested in being their demo helper. That, yeah, we're trying to get that set up. Anyway, that's happening. I really wish I could be there, but it's kind of far from North Carolina. So I'm not sure that's going to happen, but who knows? I'm still in the back of my head going, maybe I can make that work, but I kind of doubt it. And then third convention. Okay. Sorry, I'm already 10 minutes in and I'm only talking about conventions still. Peter Cullen, the voice of Murky Dismal, is going to be at Hascon. This is Hasbro's first ever convention, September 8th through the 10th in Providence, Rhode Island. And you can get info about that convention at Hascon, that's HASCON.hasbro.com. The reason he's going to be at a Hasbro convention is because Hasbro is the toy company who made the Transformer toys, and he was the voice of Optimus Prime in Transformers. So he's not there because of Rainbow Brite. They're not going to have a Rainbow Brite exhibit or booth or, yeah. So don't go there looking for a big Rainbow Brite presence. But I just know he's going to be there, and typically when they have stars like this at conventions, they'll do autograph signings. You may be able to get your picture taken with them, things like that, meet and greets, or even panels where they talk about their experience as voice actors and etc. So if you're interested in that kind of thing and interested in meeting Peter Cullen, which he is totally way up on my bucket list of people I would love to meet, but I'm going to be at a different convention the same weekend as that one, so I can't be there, and it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be in LA at PowerCon, so if you like He-Man and She-Ra, you can come join me there, but otherwise, you should totally go to Hascon, September 8th through 10th in Providence, Rhode Island. Again, this is near their headquarters as well. Yeah, that's why it's there, but so yeah, cool stuff's happening in the convention world for Rainbow Brite, even if Hasbro doesn't know that it's important for Rainbow Brite. We know better, so if you can make it, you should go meet Peter Cullen and get him to sign some stuff and take some pictures and show me, because I will die of jealousy, but I will love to see it at the same time. I really want like Rainbow Brite fans to just like inundate him, and he'll be like, whoa, I came here for Transformers, where are all these Rainbow Brite fans coming from? That would just make me super happy, and he would probably be happy too to talk about something other than Transformers for once, because that's what he is most known for. I feel like if I were an actor like him, I would be whatever. I would find it more interesting if somebody talked about something else other than the thing I'm always known for. So, okay, now let's talk about some other stuff. TruffleShuffle.com has, well, they've already come out with 2 new items. They've come out with a pillow, kind of like a couch pillow, that kind of size, that's the same material, or it looks like the same like retro material from like the bed sheets. So that's available now, as well as a tote bag that's like just that tan canvas material with Rainbow Brite and the Color Kids on the front. Super cute. Those are also already available. And then they've also got some more shirts that are coming soon. They've got pictures of them up on the website, but I don't think it says yet when they're coming. But it has like a notify me link. So click on that, put in your email, and then you'll get a notification when they're available to purchase, because I want to buy all the things. I still haven't bought their mugs yet, so I'm waiting for these shirts to come out so I can just get them all at once and save on shipping, whatevs. So cool stuff happening at Travel Shuffle. I love that they're still coming out with new Rainbow Brite stuff. It makes me very happy. Yay. And then a couple of interesting things. And okay, this one, the first one's just an interesting thing. The other 2 are kind of questions I want to pose to you guys, and if you know, answer me. First one, just something of interest, a fan pointed out to me. A lot of copies of the Rainbow Brite episodes have been disappearing from YouTube. Like, apparently there's been like a copyright claim put on them by Hallmark, and they've been taken down. So not all of them. There are still some copies up on random accounts. I don't know why some are still there and others are gone. No idea. But I just wanted to point that out. I don't know what that means. But it could mean something good. It could mean something good. That's all I'm going to really say. Like, I don't know. It could mean it's coming out on Netflix. It could mean it's coming out on Hulu. It could mean it's coming out on DVD or TV, or I don't know. It could mean all sorts of things, but I feel like they wouldn't be doing that unless they were going to be doing something else with the episodes, because they've been up for years and they've never cared, and all of a sudden they're going down. So I'm like, ooh, what does that mean? But if you have a hankering to watch some Rainbow Brite episodes before we figure out what this is about, go watch them while they're still there. Okay. Another thing I noticed when I went to my local Hallmark store the other day, and this may just be my store. This is one of my questions for you guys. At my store, the only itty bitties they had of Rainbow Brite were Rainbow Brite, Twink, and Starlight. They no longer had IQ or OJ Sprite. So I want to know if your local stores still have those two sprites, or if they are selling out. They are still available online, so don't worry if you don't have them yet, you still have time. But maybe they're phasing those out, because maybe more are coming out soon. I don't know. Maybe it was just my store. Maybe they're just out of them. But I'm curious, if you go to your local stores, let me know if you still see IQ and OJ out and about, or if they're disappearing from your store too. We shall see. But I always want to mention something like that, because if you haven't gotten them, now might be a good time, and I would hate for you to miss that opportunity because I didn't say something. So there. You're welcome. And I'm still looking for a Stormy doll with the corrected boots. That's really the reason I stopped in, because we were on that side of town, and I'm like, let me just go see if they have a Stormy with the corrected boots. No, they do not. But I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen anyone post a picture of one on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Nowhere. So I'm still a mystery if they've actually made it to stores, or if they've actually been made at all. I don't know. So if you see one, please tell me. Please take a picture, or buy it for me, and I will pay you back. Seriously, I want one. So yeah, that's just my question. So okay, sorry, this is long already, but I think I can be quick about the merch, because I'm just doing the truffle shuffle stuff. I mean, not truffle shuffle, sorry. I got them on the brain because I was just talking about them. The Zazzle stuff, because I got a few more Zazzle things. But before that, the t-shirt I'm wearing, this is not from Zazzle. This was from tfury.com. This is one of those sites that does a shirt of the day type thing. And they had a Rainbow Brite shirt, which never happens. Literally. Well, maybe not literally, but it's very, very rare that the shirt of the day sites have Rainbow Brite shirts. So when I saw this, I was like, yes, please, I will take one, and I did. Although there was a slight misprint on it, so I actually asked them to send me another one, and they very kindly did. But when they do them on the off days, because when it's the shirt of the day, it's a certain printing process that's higher quality than if you buy it after the fact, and it's actually more expensive after the fact. But whatever, because it's print on demand, at that point they use a different printing process. And just look, I think you can see the difference in the color brightness. Her hair is way brighter here than on this reprint. So, yeah. Even with the slight defect, I like this one better. But now I have to, yay, I don't know. Just wanted to mention that. I don't know. But I'm super glad that another Rainbow Brite shirt made it onto one of those sites, because like I said, this is only the third that I can think of, third or fourth time that's happened, ever. And they release new shirts every single day, multiple shirts every single day, so that's a big deal when this happens. Okay, so Zazzle. First, I got me some Rainbow Brite leggings, and they are amazing. I'm sorry I'm not wearing them right now, it's too hot. I've got some shorts on because I would be roasting otherwise, but they're fantastic. And their size chart is correct on this item. I ordered a size medium and I tried them on, and they are perfect. So definitely measure, I think it asks for your waist and your hip measurement on their size chart. So just get a measuring tape, measure yourself, see which one is the correct one for you, because they are true to size, I would say. Because this projection. These fit fantastically. Oh, sorry. My calendar is trying to tell me that something's happening. I don't care, calendar. Okay. So, I put those back down. And I just love that it's big, nice and bright. Obviously, it's a super bright print, just like their other products. Very sharp. no like pixelation or weirdness. It's got all the color kids and Rainbow Brite herself. So yes, love this product, big fan. Okay, so that's the leggings. Then, okay, and this is the reason I got some more Zazzle stuff, was because you remember that tank top that was too big? I emailed them and they did offer to replace it, but they gave me like a coupon code that was for 50% off, because when I had originally ordered it, it was 40 or 50% off, and they wanted me to be able to reorder it at the same price and gave me just like a credit on my account. Whatever. They did a thing and it worked, but I had this coupon code for 50% off. I was like, well, I'll just get a bunch of stuff then. I mean, not a bunch, but more than one thing. So yeah, I got the leggings. This is all part of the same order. So I did get another one of those tank tops, which is the same one I was wearing. And I ordered a small this time, and I'm sorry I'm not modeling it right now. I'll try to put one on in my next episode so you can actually see it on. But they do fit. The small is definitely what I should have gone for originally. It's a little tight in the chest, so I may have been okay with a medium, but it fits really well around the midsection. The small does. It doesn't look like a tent. It just looks comfortably loose. So again, I'll show it to you another episode when I'm actually wearing it, but I like the small a lot better. So I got, what did I get? 4? Yeah. Okay, so I got that one, the one that I already had, and then I got this one. I love the ones that have the star background, because most of the rest are just a plain color. I mean, you can customize the color, you can make them any color you want, but I really like the star background. It's cute. Although, again, I'm gonna have to contact them because there are a couple printing issues on a couple of these. This one, so you can see on her star, yeah, see there's like a line in her star that's like flesh colored, and it's not supposed to be there. Or is it white? No, sorry, it's white. Yeah, it's like the material was folded or something when it was printed. So yeah, that one has a little bit of an error on it, which I hate to keep contacting them being like, dude, it's not right, but when you order something, you expect it to be right, and yeah, when you spend money like you spend them when you buy stuff at Zazzle, you want it to be perfect. And this one, I mean, again, I like this one, but when I designed it, the text was not running off the bottom of the shirt, and it's totally running off the bottom of the shirt. As you can see, I mean, it goes right to the edge. Well, actually, a little bit, see? Yeah, it goes a little over the edge. So again, it's not like way off. It doesn't look totally stupid. You can still read the words and all, but yeah, it shows you like a preview because you can drag it around, make it smaller, bigger, whatever. And on my preview, the text was not anyway near that close to the bottom, or I wouldn't have done that. I would have made it smaller. So again, I might have to contact them about that one. But it's a really cute design. All of these are adorable. And this one, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this one. So 2 out of 4, slight problems, but the other 2 are great. I also got this one because I just think this design is adorable. And again, it's got the stars and they go all the way around, and it makes me happy. So those are all the tank tops. I also got a plate because I wanted to see what the quality was like. And this is that twink design I was telling you guys that's kind of hidden under the like sprite dancing or twink dancing or whatever design. He's only available on a few products, and he's available, which one is it? I think one of these tank tops, yeah. This one I was just showing you. He's actually on there. It's the same twink. But he's not available on many things by himself or at all. So I just figured if I'm gonna get a plate, I should get one that's brightly colored, and yay, I get the cute twink while I'm at it. And it's adorable, as you can see. I really like it. It's good quality. Do not microwave, so not microwave safe, but I kind of figured that. Washed before use. But it doesn't say it's not dishwasher safe or anything, although, you know, something like this, you probably want to wash it by hand just so the design lasts as long as possible. But yeah, again, I don't know if I'm gonna actually use this or put it in the museum. I might put it in the museum because it's really cute, but we'll see. Because most of the Zazzle stuff I actually like to use. Okay, last thing, promise, and then I'll do another episode another time that shows my non-Zazzle stuff. I got a pair of shoes because they have shoes and I like shoes and they have Rainbow Brite shoes. And I'm not like one of those people that has a bazillion pair of shoes. Well, actually I kind of do, but I'm not like a shoe person. At least I don't think I am. I'm not like constantly like, oh, let me go shop for shoes. That's so fun. I hate shopping for shoes because most of the time they don't fit and they don't have the right colors I want in my size and it's annoying. But these are Rainbow Brite shoes, so, and again, I had a 50% off coupon, so I was like, well, if I'm gonna use it, might as well use it well. So, this is one of the styles. They have 3, I think. There's this style. They have one where it does not have white on the front. It's the material, the design that goes all the way back to like here-ish, and then it's white, whoa, on the back. But it's not laces. It's just like, yeah, fabric on the front. So it's like a slip-on. Yeah, they've got a slip-on type, and then they've got ones that are just like this except they're high tops. So, okay, what I did differently with these is when I customized them, I made the image a lot smaller. Because the only problem with these shoes is the only way to get all of the characters to show up is to do this. Is to like make the design tiny, and I had to just keep like, I think I was zooming out or zooming in. No, I guess it was out, yeah. Just had to keep zooming out as far as I could until I could get all the characters in there. But now that I have them in my hand, I'm like, oh, they're so small. I mean, I know who they are because I'm a Rainbow Brite fan, but if somebody else saw my shoes, they would probably be like, what's that on your shoe? What are those little guys? Okay, so in retrospect, and on the tongue, they're a bit bigger. I left them a little larger. I don't know if you can really see those. So yeah, in retrospect, I probably would not have done that, or at least I would not have zoomed out quite so far. I would have just said, oh well, Patio Green, sorry, you're not going to be on my shoes. Because they'll show up on the tongue if nothing else. But I was sad that I was going to be sacrificing a kid or two. That's why I messed with it. So, but now you know, because I know, and if you ever order some, you'll know what to do or not to do. And again, they don't look bad by any means. I'm totally going to wear these. But they're just not, yeah, I wish the characters were a little brighter, maybe, and I think it's just because I made them too small. So that's my fault, my bad. And I went by their size chart, and it's pretty darn accurate, but I would have gotten a size bigger, or if I order some more of these in the future, I will order half a size bigger. These, I think, are, yeah, 9.5, which I measured my foot in centimeters, like it says to do. They have a size chart where you can actually measure your foot in centimeters, and it tells you exactly which size to get. But even with doing that, my left foot especially, because it's a little flatter, like my toe pretty much goes all the way to the end. Like the end of my big toe can feel the shoe when I'm wearing them. But they're not super tight. They're not like uncomfortable. Like I definitely will still wear them. I just don't know that I would wear them if I'm going to be walking all day or something. You know, I'll probably just wear them to things where I'm walking a little bit. And they're so cute anyway, I wouldn't want to mess them up. So these will be special occasion, you know, fun time use shoes. So that's everything I had to talk about for this Gazette. I'm pretty sure. Let me bring my notes back up. Yeah, that's all. But I just wanted to do a video because it's been a while and I'm sorry and I had stuff to tell you about and stuff. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned, in my last episode I was saying how I wanted to do a Britecast episode with Renee because I had even more things I wanted to tell you about. We did it. We made the Britecast episode. It's available on our website, thebritecast.com, or through any app you typically use to download and listen to podcasts. Just search for Britecast and it should come right up and you can give it a listen because we covered a lot of news in that episode. It's a good one. So, but yeah, we do plan to do another one soon with some interviews, hopefully. And I'm going to be doing another merch haul soon. And yeah, I already said that like 5 times. I know. I'm sorry. I'll let you go now. This was fun. Okay, hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a rainbow day. Bye.